Thank you for picking up Video Nova through my affiliate link today, guys. I really appreciate it. I have an awesome trick that I'm going to show you that is going to allow you to hijack YouTube videos, put them on your own website, and actually use them to refer sales on Amazon products for you. Typically, you would have to go through a lot of effort, maybe even spend some money to create some of these videos on your own, especially if you decided to purchase the product and do an unboxing review. You'll find a lot of those types of videos out there already on YouTube for most of the best-selling products that are on the market. So what we can do is take advantage of this situation and use those videos without having to spend the money or do the work, and we can still get the benefits from them. So what we're going to do here is, in Video Nova, I'm in the All Videos page. I want to create a new video here. There's a couple different steps to go through, but on this first page here, it is asking me for a title and also the URL of a YouTube video. Now there are also a couple other options here, autoplay and controls. I like to have autoplay on. You can choose whether or not to have the controls showing here. For the title, this is just going to be something for your own reference. The YouTube URL, this is going to be the full address of whatever video it is that you want to hijack. So what we're really going to do to get into this particular strategy is first to jump over to Amazon. So on Amazon, I can look for any product that I want here. I'm going to search for GPS. I have all of these different GPS units that are showing to me here, and something else that I could do if I don't want to actually spend the time going through all of these different listings, I can just go and look at the best sellers. And then I could drill down into a particular category if I am looking for something specific. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of GPS units here. So let's say I was actually looking to find a GPS unit. I could find one of these that look like it already had some decent sales on it, like this one here. And if I simply scroll down, this one is not a bestseller. I was trying to find the category for best-selling GPS. Should be in car video. Here we go. Okay, so here are not just GPS, but these are in-dash DVD and video receivers. This could work out just fine. Doesn't have to be GPS. I like this one here. Look for something with a good price. And obviously, if you already have a site that is promoting particular types of products, pick a best-selling product related to your niche. I am simply using this as an example here. So I'm going to pick this particular product. Pioneer AVH. I'm going to select this entire model right here to go along with the brand name. So now what I'm going to do, once I find a potential product that I want to promote, I'm going to jump over to YouTube and I'm going to search for that product. And I'm going to put the word review onto the end of it. This will often help me to find the types of videos that I am looking for. So I can look through all the different videos that are here to find the one that I like. So this one right here has a lot of views on it. I will go and take a look at this. Now I'm going to turn my volume down so you don't have to actually hear this video playing. Well, what you're looking for when you are watching these videos is you're looking for a lot of blatant advertising. It's not necessarily something that you can't overcome, but if they have a big logo flashing up at the beginning of their video that has their website name on it, you could still potentially be helping to promote their website for them. Now, if the beginning of the video looks good, shoot to the end of the video here. So we're going to watch the last 10-15 seconds or so of this video and make sure that there is also no advertising there. So that looked like a pretty good video. There was actually no advertising whatsoever throughout that entire thing. So I'm going to pick this one. So I'm going to copy this YouTube URL up above here. Now I'm going to go back over to Video Nova. I'm going to paste this in right here for my YouTube URL, and then I can title this after my product that I am going after. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the Submit button here, and this will save my video. Now I could actually go ahead and just plop this video on a page of my site by simply copying this shortcode right here and pasting it in the content wherever I want that video to show up. However, I want to go a step further here, and this is part of the hijacking. The next thing I want to do is to actually put an Amazon advertisement inside of the video, preferably towards the end of it, when people are primed to be ready to buy that particular product. I've used a lot of videos to try to sell things over the years, and I can tell you from my personal experience that you cannot always trust that people will go down below the video to click on an affiliate link. If you can include it within the video itself, it gets their attention a lot more often than it will using other strategies. So that is why this particular strategy works, and you're going to get to see it all in motion here, and you will also learn how to do this particular tactic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to HTML overlays. On this particular page, I need to click on New HTML Overlay. I'm going to give this a title. I'm going to say by Pioneer AVH X2500 BT. Now this will not actually be seen on your website. This is just for your own reference. Now for content, this is where it could normally get tricky. You can actually put any HTML coding that you want to here for the content. But obviously, if you're not familiar or comfortable with HTML and even CSS coding, then you might get stuck right here and simply not know what to do. Or if you are able to come up with some HTML code, if you just put a basic link in right here, it's just going to be a really tiny text link on a large white background, and again, it won't be something that attracts people's interest enough to want to click on it. So what I have done is taken the hard work out of this for you. I have another page. This is the page where you were directed to, except you now have a video at the top of this page that you might be watching at this very moment. So down below the video, you'll see this, Generate New Ad HTML. There are 3 boxes here, ASIN, Affiliate ID, and Product Name. So for product name, I will put Pioneer AVH X2500 BT. I will put in my affiliate ID here. And finally, for the product ASIN, we simply jump over to Amazon to get that. Look for this B00 string of letters and numbers. This is the ASIN of the product. You will always be able to find this somewhere in the URL as long as you are looking at a product page on Amazon. So we're going to copy this ASIN. We're going to jump back over to the page on my website and paste this in right here. Now all we have to do is click on the Generate button. This gives us the HTML coding we need. There's nothing else left to do in terms of all the technical work. I've taken all the hard stuff out of this for you guys and done it for you. So we're going to copy this code now, go back over to VideoNova, and paste it in as our content. And then just click on the Submit button. At this point, what you need to do is go back to the video that you created. So this is under All Videos. Click on the Edit button here. And this time, we want to go over to Step 3. Now on Step 3, we can see a little preview of our video over here. I'll go ahead and pause it for a moment. And then we have these drop-down boxes. One of them is HTML overlay. And if you click on it, you will find the HTML overlay that we just created by Pioneer AVH. The next thing you need to do is set a location where you want this ad to show up in your video. So you have your entire video length right here, and this corresponds to the same thing up above. So we are going to click right here. You can see it changes to a little move icon, and you simply drag it wherever you want it to display. So let's say right here, a few seconds or so from the end of the video, I wanted my ad to display there. Now, so we don't have to watch through this entire video here, I'm actually going to put it in the first few seconds or so of this video, just so you can see it pop up real quickly and get an idea of what this is going to do. So now, once we have selected it and set our position, we simply click on the Submit button. Now that the video is saved and we have our overlay inserted, we just need this right here, the shortcode. Copy the shortcode and then go to the page or the post on your site where you want this video to be displayed. Now I'm just going to create a new page here real quick so I can show this to you. And all I'm going to do is paste this shortcode in just like I copied it from that other page. And now I can either publish or preview my page so we can actually see this in action. So now my video automatically loads and plays, and as you can see, I had my ad inserted right at the beginning of the video. So right after it starts up, it ends up showing this. However, the logical place to put it, you don't want to hit the person with an instant advertisement like this if you were trying to get them to actually watch the video to hook them on buying the product. So, you do want to put it at the end of your video. But what you can do is simply click on the image or on the link itself here, and you will be taken to Amazon. And this is using your affiliate link. You can see my affiliate ID that I entered on the page on my website, along with the ASIN that actually gets me to this particular page. Now if I go back to this video page here and let it refresh to play again, you can see the ad pops back up. If somebody does not want to click on your ad, they do have the option to skip it. They can click on the skip button and it'll jump right back into your video. So if you did want to put this advertisement in the middle of a video, if it made sense to do so there, you can do that and people can still continue on watching the video afterwards if they would like. Now, although this is the strategy that I wanted to teach you guys, there are a lot of other things that you can do with this Video Nova plugin beyond what I just showed you here. Just to walk you through a couple of those possibilities real quick. One of them is video ads. If you create a new video ad here, you put in a title, you put in a YouTube video URL, and then you put in a redirect URL. Now what this is for is this is going to show a video at some point in your other video. So if you wanted to use a video as more of a pitch video that actually tried to sell the product, instead of just showing that standalone advertisement page that I had you create, you could do that. You could put a video in at the beginning of the other video or at the end of it, whatever works out best for your situation. So here, find a second video, put the URL right here. This second video could be another video off of YouTube that is more salesy, or it could also be something that perhaps you created on your own. Either one can really work out for you. Now the redirect URL here, this should be your Amazon affiliate link. And the easiest way to get this, if you have already put together the ad that I showed you, let me refresh this page real quick so I can get that ad to pop back up. So this right here, if you copy the link location or simply visit the page and copy this URL up at the top, that is your affiliate link. So you could paste this in here. And then I could find a different Pioneer video. Maybe this one is a little more salesy or something. So I decided to copy the URL from that, and I can put that in as my YouTube URL. Now we'll call this the same thing again here, just for my own reference. I don't actually have to have this showing up on the public end of things. This is just so I can kind of figure out what videos I have here, if I have a bunch of them, and when I am actually inserting one of these in step 3 here, that is what it is called in the drop-down box. So now I can put my video ad in. You can put in one of each of these. You can put in a video ad, an overlay, and even a survey where you can ask people questions. If you want to try to figure out demographics or interests of the people that are actually visiting your affiliate sites and watching these videos, you can ask them. You can create a survey with this plugin. It's really easy to do. You just create your question and your different possible choices that people can select, and you can insert it just like we're doing here. So now we have our video ad up top, and we have our HTML overlay. I'm going to move the HTML overlay back just a little bit, and up top here, now the video ad will be showing up first. So I'm going to go ahead and save this once again and go back to this page on my site. Once you've created a video and put it on a page of your site, if you make changes to it, you don't have to reinsert the shortcode. So as you can see now, at the beginning of my video, this other video that I wanted to show up, that I just found here, is now playing at the beginning. And if I click on it, I will go off to the same thing, but I can also skip it right here and get back to viewing the original video that I had set out. And then a little while into this, or towards the end of it or whatever, I can then have my HTML overlay displaying, because you can use multiple strategies like this all within one video. Now, beyond the video ads and the HTML overlays and the surveys, you also have banner ads. A banner ad, you simply upload an image, or you can provide an image URL and a redirect URL. Now, the images are going to be best if they are wide and short. The typical 468 width banners that used to be all over the internet 10-15 years ago, that size of banner or a similar dimension to it will work out the best, because it'll stretch across the bottom of your video. If you upload a square picture here, it's going to end up as a really tiny icon. And then you can also do your redirect URL here, so it shows up as an advertisement at the bottom of the video, and it is meant to mimic the look of the normal YouTube advertisements and the Google ads that will show up there. Now, even though I've shown you everything that is listed over here, one more thing I want to point out. HTML overlay section right here that we used to create that original advertisement, the one that I give you the generator for, this page can be used for so many other things. You are not just limited to doing what I've showed you on this particular page. If you wanted to build a newsletter list on an Amazon niche website, you put up these different useful videos that you have gone out and found on YouTube, and then at the end of the video you could put in a newsletter subscription form. You just go over to Aweber or GetResponse or whatever you might be using for your newsletter service. You generate the sign-up form HTML coding, and that is the coding that you enter for the content. So then you can prompt people at a certain point in your video to join up to your newsletter. So you can not only use this to get sales, but you can use it to build a newsletter list. You can use it to research your customers. There's tons of different applications here, and you don't have to make any of these videos, so you can run through a whole bunch of them in a short period of time. So just make sure you keep whatever you are doing with these videos and the relevant ads, keep it all relevant to the niche of your website. That way, obviously, your visitors will be interested in it and much more inclined to purchase the products through you. So I hope you have been able to learn something useful here today that you can go and apply to your own Amazon websites. Thank you for watching.